Have you seen all those Instagram stars who always show luxury, glamour, and happiness? Have you ever dreamed of having their life? Well, let me tell you the story of how following some of those queens made me get from this to this. Hi, my name is Greta, and it all started when I was 15 years old. It's in those moments when girls start to dress up and look good, while I was different. Apparently, Stacy, the most popular girl in the class, saw my hobbies as a good excuse to make fun of me. When Stacy's jokes started to get worse and worse, people joined her. Even my closest friends didn't want to be seen at my side. That broke me. I started to go out less, locked myself in my room, and cried, despite my parents' concerns. It was late at night when I started to stalk Stacy's Instagram. I saw how cool she was. Beautiful, successful, powerful. And like her, all her friends were too. I felt even worse when I realized that there were hundreds of Stacys out there, all over Instagram. Queens of perfection. And there I was, a broke, sad, and lonely girl in my bedroom who nobody cared about. Days or maybe weeks passed until I decided enough was enough. I didn't want to live like this anymore. So I muted Stacy since I only felt worse looking at her pictures, and I searched for help on Instagram. I came across an amazing Instagram account, the best I've ever found. The account shared mental health tips and talked about how to protect my mental health from Stacy's attacks and all the queens that made me feel worse about myself. The comments were filled with people who had stories of being bullied just like I did. After a few months of following this page, I learned about my own psychology and realized I was comparing my whole life, the good and the bad, against the very best pictures of Stacy and her queens, which was only 1% of their lives. When I muted their accounts for 2 weeks, I started to feel much better at the end of each day. I also realized that Stacy's teasing was more about her own insecurities than about me, which helped me ignore her and just be myself. When Stacy chose some other victim to mock, I stopped her. Excuse me? Look who's talking, Greta the weirdo. Back off, loser. Stop! You're always bullying people like that girl or me because you need everyone's approval. I think you're the real loser here. Stacy left without saying anything else, and the girl thanked me. Today, I'm much better. I study psychology at university, and I'm running an Instagram page helping young girls like me learn about their mental health so they aren't hurt by bullies like Stacy. Now, I can be like that, not like any of those Instagram models, but truly happy and fulfilled. But what about you? Do you think it's a good idea to avoid comparing yourself to those Instagram models?